Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope your week is going well. Let's get to it. Move over, Rover, and let Jimmy take over. Now, you know we've got to do a debate recap. And unfortunately, it makes me sick to say this, but J.D. Vance won the debate last night, which means I do not think there's a snowball's chance in hell that we will see a second Trump-Kamala Harris debate. The attacking from Tim Walz that I needed and expected to see just did not happen. After the debate was over, several people were saying, the political pundits were saying maybe Kamala Harris should have picked, Shapiro. And I said, there wasn't a snowball's chance in hell America was going to elect a black woman president and a Jewish vice president. They would get less than 1% of the vote in America. It's like people refuse to believe just who and what America is. It made me sick last night when Tim Walz said that he actually agrees with some of the things that J.D. Vance said. It was too lovey-dovey. I mean, it was too, the Trump, Kamala Harris, Biden, debates were too volatile. Well, this was too lovey-dovey. You get, J.D. Vance down on the ground, you step on his throat, and when he begs for mercy, you step on his throat even more. That was not Tim Walz last night, and I really expect that. I really expected to see him bring up about the Haitian immigrants eating pets, the geese being abducted, the outright lies and lunacy that J.D. Vance had brought up. And you will notice that the moderators, and I thought the moderators did a decent job, the moderators didn't bring it up either. Because again, the Trump-Vance ticket has dictated the narrative since the very beginning. And I just don't know if Tim Walz and Kamala Harris are mean enough. Are mean enough to win, because sometimes you have to get down in the mud. You got to be meaner than a motherfucker. Life is tough, and I thought Tim Walz last night did not come across as tough enough. He did not attack J.D. Vance on the fucking lunacy that he has been spreading. And again, Project 25, all these things that Tim Walz could have attacked. And I've said that, to win the fight, you've got to be in the fight. And the other thing that I want, and this is the most important thing that I want to share with you, and I hope that you're paying attention to it. The narrative this election has been immigration, right? And last night, J.D. Vance was saying, housing crisis, blame the immigration, blame the immigrants. Jobs, blame the immigrants. It's very Hitler-esque. When Hitler came into power in Germany, he blamed the Jewish people. The Jewish people this, the Jewish people that. That was the narrative. J.D. Vance and Donald Trump are showing you and telling you who and what they are time and time again. Believe them. It's the same narrative. Blame the immigrants, right? Blame the immigrants for the housing crisis. Blame the immigrants for taking your jobs. Blame the immigrants for this. Blame the immigrants for that. And it's the same rhetoric that Hitler used when he came into power. And I want you to believe when they are telling you who and what they are. Believe them. Because this upcoming election in a few weeks is going to change the course of America for the rest of time if Donald Trump and J.D. Vance win. I plead with you. Talk to people, get out, do something, speak to people. Don't take more than you need. Be a good person. God's light and love. And do something. Because last night they showed you what is their narrative. Blame the immigrants. Unless you are a Native American in this country, you're an immigrant. Donald Trump would still be a virgin if it wasn't for immigrants, his wives, his family. And we have a real problem, because it's the same Hitler-esque rhetoric we already heard, and we can't go back. So lots of love. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to continue a couple other things about the debate recap tomorrow. We're going to get into abortion, and we're going to get into gun rights tomorrow. So lots of love. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.